Welcome to episode 141 of the All the Book Show, recorded at the David A. Howe Public Library, where we talk book news, author news, and literary news.
I'm Nick Gunning.
And I'm Eric Mickles.
Ooh, you threw me off.
Oh, yeah, normally I say my name.
Send it over to me quicker. I like it.
That's okay.
I like it. Keep me on my toes.
Yeah.
Now I know we're going to have a good episode.
Nice.
Come here. Let me slap you across the face so you get energized.
No. Ow.
Okay. Yeah. Don't you feel better, though?
No.
Come on. Oh, boy. Well, it's no...
When has that ever worked?
Oh, I had a whole thing.
That you want... Okay.
That I what? That I what?
That when does it ever work? You slap somebody in the face and like, yeah, you're right.
Bracing. You're like, whoo, okay, I'm woken up. I'm ready. Okay.
Get me on that samba floor.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's no mystery what we're going to be talking about today. See, I was going to do that earlier.
What
and
is
you
it?
interrupted me. It's the Edgar Awards.
Ooh.
They've been announced. The winners are here.
Yeah.
And we're going to tell you all about
And
them.
I stumbled upon something pretty great.
Oh, my gosh. By all means, please.
No, I can't share it until we do the Edgar Awards.
Oh, okay.
But this is a little bit of mystery.
Ooh.
A little mystery sizzle.
Ooh, j'accuse.
What?
I accuse you
What
of
does that
having a great mystery. Okay. Let's talk book news then.
mean? All right.
No, bookmark.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do something different and start with what we've been reading. I had a busy, productive week. I was sick one day.
Were you?
Yeah, and I spent most of it just like
You didn't come to work that day.
right on a couch, just like reading a book. So I got quite a few done here. I read The Female Persuasion by Meg Woltzer, I want to say.
Right.
This was one of the ones we covered this on the most
Podcast.
anticipated books of 2018,
Yeah.
books to look out for. It was one of the ones that was on almost every list, and I enjoyed it. But
Okay.
I wasn't like I wanted it to really like blow me away. I wanted it to be like, oh, you've got to read this book,
Right.
and I don't feel that way. So I don't know when a book has that much like steam, like leading up to the release, it makes me feel like did I miss something? So if you've read The Female Persuasion, please tell me what you think of it. Tell me if I did in fact miss something, and it is an amazing book.
Right.
I don't want to have another Underground Railroad on my hands where I'm the only one who doesn't like it.
Oh, okay.
So-
I thought you were...
And honestly, I did like it. It just wasn't, it didn't blow me away. That's
Okay.
it. My socks are still on.
That's... Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I read that. I finished The Midnight House
Hold
by
on.
Alex Berenson.
What was that laugh?
I don't know, it was just
that
a little...
mischievous little elf laugh you just did. No. You're never going to get it back. I'm
right.
just going to have to record and make it my ringtone from now on.
Okay.
Every time you call, I'll be like,
Sure. Allow all of our listeners to do that. I finished The Midnight House by Alex Berenson, who, as you recall,
Yep.
coming here June 2nd.
He is.
So you've got plenty of time to catch up. His current bestseller is right down there right now. The Prisoner, I think it's called.
Yeah.
The latest of the John Wells series. I didn't like this as much as I liked The Faithful Spy, but I like the writing.
Right.
He's a good writer. So
Yeah.
I broke my, this is the longest, I think, in my life that I've gone without reading, like, a graphic novel or a comic book or something.
Is that true?
Yeah. And I finally read Star
like
Trek
a
Boldly
week?
Go. No, it's been like a month.
Oh. Boldly Go? What is that?
There was the old IDW series, has 13 volumes, which we have in the collection.
Don't I know it?
Eric wanted them. And so
Yeah,
I
I
just said,
kept making more Star Trek comics.
yeah, so I said, go ahead.
Yeah.
And then they kind of relaunched after Beyond. So this picks up right after Star Trek Beyond. And I really liked it. I was very impressed with it.
Okay.
So I read that.
Did they explain anything about Chekhov?
No.
Is he there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
And then I got one more poetry. We're recording on the final day of National Poetry Month.
Yeah. See you later, Poetry
Yeah,
Month.
goodbye.
Yeah.
So I read a small collection, a chapbook called Becoming Mother, Becoming Other by a good friend of mine, Caitlin Woolsey, with paintings by a mutual friend of ours, Kaylin Butine, who played Cinderella when you played the coachman
Yes.
in a 2011 production of Cinderella.
Yes. I was a mouse
So this
turned
was-
to man.
Yes, this was about motherhood, but I still related as from parenthood. you
Sure.
know.
Yeah.
I have a son. I don't know
The
if you're
TV
aware,
show.
but
Parenthood.
the movie actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I'm currently reading. Oh no, I did one more. I finished Time Trap by David Dvorkin. I read Captain's Honor a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
as you'll recall, and really liked it. Another
Okay.
one of his Star Trek books. And I sent him an email and said, hey, we really liked it. And we got to chatting, and long story short, he's going to be on the podcast.
Nice.
Maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So I finished that one. And I started his short story collection, Earthmen and Other Aliens.
Oh,
and I liked,
what are we?
I know.
Yeah.
And I liked the first story in it.
I've been trying to build a better time trap for years.
Have you?
I just want to make it big.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
No,
Can't build a better time
you
trap.
sure can't. That's it for me.
What about a humane time trap? Like a time trap that doesn't cut the head off of the mouse.
Right, and then you release the time-traveling mouse
Yeah.
into 1960s London.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, man, that'd be so cool.
I know.
So
Yeah.
I wish I could do Cockney accents because we could do a whole bit about him just being
We
like...
sure could, but
like a
it's-
New
it's
Yorker
best
mouse,
not
like,
to try.
hey, what's going on here? I'm from the present day.
Speaking of bits.
No, now you're the Cockney mouse.
All the books,
Now
Twitter...
you as a Cockney mouse.
all the book's Twitter followers. Last week we were going back and forth about how Stephen King blurbs everything.
Yes,
and
that's
then
true.
as if he was listening, he says, "Want a great whodunit? Anthony Horowitz has one for you. Magpie Murders. It's as good as an Agatha Christie, better in some ways, cleverer."
Yeah. And
So,
he's
right there.
He's Stephen King.
There it is, Stephen King.
Yeah.
He blurbed a book no sooner than we finished
Yep.
recording. He blurbed this book. And another fun fact: Anthony Horowitz, author of Trigger Mortis,
Yep.
which in the early days of the All the Book Show, we constantly made fun of that name. So
It's
it
a
all
silly name,
comes
James Bond in Trigger
full
Mortis.
circle. Trigger Mortis.
Yeah.
I hated it then. I hate it now.
Yeah.
But Stephen King says Magpie Murders is better than Agatha Christie.
And I'm Stephen King.
Then I'm Stephen King.
Whoa, watch it. I got a beverage here.
Yeah. So that's a good time to point out that if you're not following us on Twitter, you're missing that kind of stuff.
Right.
So you can find us at All the Book Show on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook at David A. Howe Public Library, SoundCloud.com/allthebooks, where you can comment. We can respond there, as we frequently do. One of our regular listeners, Claudia, cracked up last week because of I think it was our bits with the Veronica Roth
Matt.
book,
Yeah.
which I honestly
hope.
now still cannot remember the name of that book.
Lasmat.
No, I know that's the character.
Carve the Mark.
Last back.
Yeah.
Carve the Mark. That's
Carve
right.
the Mark was the first one.
That's right. So many ways to communicate with your pals here at All the Books. So do all of those. And like us and rate us and share us. Get on iTunes.
Yeah.
Write a little review.
Yeah.
Say something
We'll put
about
our
Eric.
headshot.
He'll feel good.
We'll put our headshots up and you can like and rate them.
Yeah. Yeah. Swipe left.
Wait, which one's good?
I don't know. The opposite of what they do for you, I guess.
You son.
No, you've got plenty to offer.
Thanks.
I think we're on your bookmark now.
Yeah,
What have
I
you been
guess.
reading?
Now that
Now,
we're
have you-
done doing a bachelor auction here.
Now, if I'm remembering right, you're exclusively reading things that Stephen King blurbs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I've just been reading some really bad comics lately.
Oh, okay.
Is that a bummer?
It's a bummer.
kind of a bummer.
It's boring.
Hey, well, that's because I did. I just turned it off. I deleted it from my Goodreads. Sorry, Expanse number 3. I'm free.
Eric's a slave to our Twitter poll.
Yeah.
Again, All the Book Show on Twitter. Why aren't you following us? It's weird. You like us. Obviously, you're listening. Just go follow us on Twitter.
I read X Factor Volume 12, Scar Tissue. It's been a long time since I've read Peter David's X Factor series.
Wow.
This was in 2011.
I read the Essential X Factor, like back when it first started.
These are the ones that came out of the Madrix miniseries. So I've been reading this series since before I've known you. Let me tell you that.
You have
Yeah.
a long-standing relationship with the X Factor.
I take like long breaks from this, and I only just got the Unlimited.
Yeah.
And I only just got up to the point where I was like, my X-Men reading was even with X Factor now.
You know what? It's kind of like you're reading for both of us now, because you're only reading comic books, and
Yeah.
I've like gone off comic books.
Yeah.
So you probably are just picking up my slack.
Yeah, I'm reading for
So,
2.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
And I read some Secret Avengers so
Ooh,
far.
shh. No, it's a secret.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell.
All right.
Okay.
And then I read another bad Wolverine. This one's called Wolverine Rot. If
That's Billy Bob Thornton as Wolverine.
yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you thought it would be cool
Yeah,
to watch,
I'm the best at what I do.
if you thought it was gonna be cool to watch Wolverine fight a bunch of brain monsters,
No, I didn't think that would be cool.
no, maybe you could. I'm like literal brains,
Yeah.
with arms and legs
Krang.
fighting. No, not Krang in a robot body.
Krang.
Just Shredder. If your brain had brain legs and arms, and they fought Wolverine,
Krang had little arms.
bigger, longer,
Bigger.
yeah,
Okay.
taller than Wolverine,
Okay. Wow.
but also at the same time they're just made out of brain stuff, and Wolverine is made out of adamantium.
That's so gross.
Yeah, it was a gross book. I don't know. Why
I don't
read
think
it.
brains really hold together. I think they just kind of like
Look,
blur.
I don't know. I'm not Dr. Rock.
It's like if you take a Jello mold out of the fridge a little too soon.
yeah,
brain.
Oh. Gross.
Brain.
Anyway, I figured out which book I'm going to read next. It's called The Sleeping Dragon. This is Guardians of the Flame #1. Huh?
What?
Guardians of the Flame #1.
Okay.
Let me tell you about this. This was first published in 1983. It Captives of Sorcery. It began as just another evening of fantasy gaming with James, Carl, Andrea, and the rest, ready to assume their various roles as wizard, cleric, warrior, or thief. But sorceress game master Professor Dayton had something else planned for this unsuspecting group of college students.
Wow.
And the game soon became a matter of life and death as the
goodness.
7 adventurers found themselves transported to an alternate world and into the bodies of the actual characters they have been pretending
This is
to be.
insane.
Cast into a land where magic works all too well. Dragons were fire-breathing menace, and only those quick enough with a sword or their wits survived. The young gamers faced terrible tasks, for the only way they would ever see Earth again was if they could find the legendary Gates Between Worlds, a place guarded by the most terrifying and deadly enemy of all, the Sleeping Dragon.
Wow. Full disclosure.
Uh-huh.
I drifted while you were saying that. I snapped back into it, and then there was still 2 minutes of that synopsis left. Woo.
So I have like 4 of these at home.
Yeah. And you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna read the first one.
Where did you get these books?
The first one, I believe, is in the Appendix N of Dungeons and Dragons, where it lists
books to read.
inspirations. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, someone has to be reading those books. Why
I
not
got
you?
these at Chamblin Book Mine in Jacksonville, Florida.
Do you think that we could get Justin Whalen, star of the Dungeons and Dragons movie, and Lois and Clark as Jimmy Olsen on the podcast? Do you want to get him on?
No.
We could.
No.
Whatever.
Look, I haven't even watched that Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Wow, and you call yourself a fan.
It's not to be watched.
You call yourself a fan.
No.
Ridiculous.
No.
You're long-winded. I'm going to kick that chair as much as I want. People at home like it. This reminded me of...
The Fates Divide.
Okay.
That's the Veronica Roth book.
Fates Divide. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you for bringing that back. Did you see recently George R.R. Martin has come out saying The Winds of Winter not coming out in 2018 after all?
That's funny.
Did you hear that?
No.
Well, it's true.
Well, there you go.
The last book in that series came out in 2011. So it's going to be at least an 8-year wait in between.
Yeah.
The last time a franchise took that long for the next volume, we've got The Phantom Menace. So I'm not a Game of Thrones fan, but I feel for these bros.
Do you?
Yeah. And ladies.
Yeah.
So, 'cause that's a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you going to follow a story like that? And then the TV show has just
Yeah, I guess you're
existed
just going to watch the TV
this
show.
whole time.
So,
Wait,
yeah.
it's like ending, right? Isn't it going to end?
Yeah, next season's the last 7
I mean, is it going to
episodes or
come
something.
out before even the book? It's crazy.
Yeah.
What he's doing.
I don't know.
Okay. Writing prequels, right? Isn't that his thing?
I don't know.
It's
Just
like putting
like a sea
prequels out.
captain
Robert Jordan did that.
manning a one-man
My wife
house.
was not happy about Robert Jordan going back and writing prequels before finishing it. But then Brandon Sanderson took over the series, and she was much happier. So
Brandon Sanderson.
that's what I said.
You said Sandern.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Play
The tape will
Roger,
bear
can
it
you play
out.
The tape back, Roger.
Please. No,
Roger?
not that tape.
Oh, jeez.
Great. He taped my hand to the desk,
Look, normally I'm.
and
against
he
Ro-
took my watch. Okay.
Ah. Yeah. Look, whatever that watch says, you don't got a lot of time left, Roger.
Yeah, you're right. You are right.
So, Roger's our senior intern. He's great.
Yeah.
We have to write
Honestly,
on his reports.
at this point, I'm kind of more interested to see what he's going to do.
Yeah.
You know, I used to be like angry and like mad at him, but now I feel like we're all kind of playing roles.
Yeah.
We pretend like we don't like Roger.
Right.
He pretends like he didn't
I don't
knock me
like-
out and steal my kidney. It's just kind of a
I don't like coming to work every day and him treating this like he's Kevin McAllister and we're the
sticky bandits.
the stinky bandits.
The wet bandits.
The
The
wet-
wet bandits in Home Alone 1.
Right.
The sticky bandits in Home Alone 2.
We're the wet band. It's just like
You want to get Daniel Stern on the
every
podcast?
day we
Where
have
is
to
he?
dodge
Daniel Stern,
a
if you're
paint
listening.
can falling from the ceiling.
Yeah.
I still haven't healed my right foot after stepping on all
I'm
those
convinced
jacks.
that he's living in the parking garage. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he
Yeah.
just seems to be always there.
Yeah.
Either that or my car just keeps losing the air out of its tires.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. You should probably get that checked.
I know I should.
Wow, you're
I know
exhausted.
that I should. Yeah, just thinking about Roger and his menacing. I guess we already sort of moved into book news with the no new Game of Thrones
Sure. There's some sweet
bomb
news
that I dropped
Yeah.
on everyone here. Sorry, folks.
I stopped at the first book.
I stopped at never having
Never
read
having read
or
or
seen the
seen
show.
the show,
That's
yeah.
where I.
Yeah.
Please don't anticipate and repeat.
Sorry.
I don't like that.
I found the first book was like 800 pages, and I was like just in a dark, foul mood while reading that book
Yeah.
because it was just like 500 by 500 pages. I'm like, wow, everybody sucks.
Yeah.
All these characters are
I
bad.
don't like that.
Everything's terrible.
But fan favorite guest of all the books, my brother Steve, is a big fan.
Ah.
So shout out to Steve. He likes to be called Steven.
Okay.
But I can't adjust.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I used to call him Stevie when he was little, but that's neither here nor
Yeah.
there. Let's talk about the books that are coming out in the next couple of months. Let me just
I'm
consult
coming
my
out.
notes. Okay.
I want the world to know.
Boy.
I got this book to show.
On
See,
the-
Ben, it's easy.
Yeah, just make us more music. Ben Lehman.
Go on.
He's our maestro. He creates all of our music, in case anybody doesn't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not that one.
He's going to hear the awards show music coming up. Ben, that's one of his more
Ooh,
recent
good thing reminding
contributions there. Yeah.
Ben.
On the other end of the spectrum from George R.R. Martin, you have Debbie McCumber, who nothing can stop her from putting out books.
Yeah.
And so now we have Cottage by the Sea from Debbie McCumber. And you can have this, folks, in your very own homes come July, because that's when it's coming out. A seaside town helps one young woman rediscover hope and healing in a brand new novel from #1 New York Times best-selling author Debbie McCumber. After tragedy strikes, Annie moves into the summer cottage where her family vacationed when she was a child. Soon Annie finds herself making new friends, even developing a romance with a quiet and mysterious painter. And as she becomes part of the community, Annie learns that the surest way to heal is by making a difference in the lives of those around her. That is Cottage by the Sea from Debbie McCumber, coming out in July.
When the winds come a-rolling in. Go on.
That's so soothing.
Thank you.
Friend of the show, Alexander McCall Smith, has a new book coming out, The Quiet Side of Passion. This is Isabel Dalhousie, number 12. I have not read these.
The quiet side of passion. Yes.
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah. No, I'm just
Oh, you're just
thinking of
repeating
the
it.
concept.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
somebody like, yes, that was
Oh,
quite enjoyable.
there's a quiet side of
Thank you.
passion. My wife has read this, or not this one, but this
Quite
series.
excited
Wasn't a
to see
big fan,
Thanos.
but don't tell him. He probably listens all the time. We really hit it off when
Yeah.
he was here, but
Yeah.
anyway, Sandy, what's up? The new novel from the best-selling author Alexander McCall Smith about Isabel Dalhousie, philosopher, moral sleuth, mother, wife, in which Isabel is called upon to help when a paternity question presents more than meets the eye. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's also coming out in July, and we will certainly have that here in the collection. Finally, Edward Rutherford. Do you remember Edward?
Love you like my favorite.
Oh.
Love you.
That's the quiet side of
That's a
fashion.
quiet side of passion.
Edward Rutherford, known for his sweeping historical novels. He did New York and London.
Yeah.
There's another one. I can't remember.
Paris.
There's at least 3. It might be, actually. They're on my bookshelf right over there.
All right, I'll be right back.
The new one is China by Edward Rutherford.
China's a country.
I know. Edward Rutherford, the internationally best-selling author of Sarum, London, New York, and Paris, turns his pen
Nailed
to the bustling modern behemoth that is China.
Where's he going? Rome?
A country full to the brim with a deep, beautiful, and sometimes violent heritage. Set from the 1800s onward, Rutherford's beautiful novel explores the modern history of China with all the signature authenticity and interlacing personal stories that make him one of the most beloved authors of all time. I've wanted to read his New York for a long time, and I just haven't. It's right there.
New York?
Maybe I'll do it next.
New York?
Yeah.
That's I was gonna say New York twice.
Oh.
It's a thing.
Oh,
New
okay.
York, New York.
Oh, I get it. Da,
Yeah.
da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, do you realize if we're episode 140, 141,
Yes.
we've only got like 11 more episodes to go.
And then
We have another anniversary.
oh yeah, August. August was the start date when the beauty of this podcast all
beauty.
began.
Yeah. When
August 21.
I finally opened up my library to you and said, all of this will be yours.
Yeah, Willy Wonka style.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right,
Willy
why don't
Wonka,
you tell
speaking
us
of
what's okay.
What am I
Why
telling
don't you tell us what's on the New York Times bestseller
Have you
list?
read any of those books, by the way? The
Beauty and the Beast?
The Parrot, Paris, and
No, that's what I'm
London.
saying. I want to read them.
Okay.
I like sweeping historical epics.
You do, though you didn't like the way the last one you were reading ended.
What was it?
Fall of Giants?
The Follett trilogy.
Yeah.
Well, it was just kind of low stakes.
The Winds of Winter? No, that's
Winter of the World.
Winter of the
Winter of
World.
the World, it's called.
Yeah.
No, it's just because, and actually, it's just because the first one is World War One, the second one is World War Two, and then you just get to the Cold War, and it's just not that. Nothing happens.
You want a
It's the
Vietnam.
Cold War. Well,
You were like Nixon
the
just
other
pushing
ones,
for Vietnam.
the other ones were like really, really high stakes situation, and the Cold War is more just sort of the aftermath and the next generation kind of living their lives, and it's hard to end on a much more low stakes situation.
Okay.
But that's a great series, which I've said hundreds of times.
All right.
So tell us what's on the New York Times bestseller
New York Times
list.
bestsellers list for hardcover nonfiction. I'll give you a hint. It's very political this month.
Ooh.
This week. on the last week of April. So maybe April is just a political month. Maybe May will be less. So
Yes.
maybe May, less politics, more frolics.
More frolics.
Number 10,
Common
Obama
expression.
by Peter Souza. Number 9, Make Trouble by Cecily Richards with Laura Peterson. Number 8, God Save Texas. Number 8 is tied with number 7, I'll Be Gone in the
We've
Dark.
got ourselves a horse race, folks.
Yeah, well, that's because of Texas?
Just because they're tied.
Okay.
It's neck and neck.
I'll
It's
Be
a nail
Gone in
biter.
the Dark. Michelle McNamara, the late true
McNamara.
crime journalist. Oh, yes, we were. Okay. Number 6,
This
Educated.
is about the Golden State Killer, the one that they just
Yeah, just
you know,
caught.
just caught.
Yeah,
Allegedly. The alleged.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what that's about.
Yeah.
Late wife of Patton Oswalt. Book was published posthumously.
Oh, right.
Yep.
All right.
Go on.
So I guess I can finally stop accusing you.
He's only the alleged.
Oh my gosh, dark. FBI, please do not listen to that. Number 6, Educated by Tara Westover. That is something Nick isn't.
How dare you?
No, he's very educated.
How
He's very
dare
well read and
you.
well spoken, if you can't tell on this podcast. Number 5.
Good talk.
Number 5.
I good talk.
Astrophysics for People in a Hurry by Neil deGrasse Tyson. I feel like he just did something lately. Oh, he just complained about awesome or something.
I'm using the word awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Number 4, Fire and Fury by Michael Wolff. Number 3, Russian Roulette by Michael Isaacoff and David Korn. And it's spelt corn like the vegetable.
It's like the corn, like candy corn.
Yes. Well, sure. Number 2.
Oh, you mean vegetable corn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vegetable corn. That's what you say.
Vegetable corn or
yeah.
candy
Would
corn.
you like
You have to
vegetable corn on the
distinguish.
cob?
Yeah.
Or would you
If
like
somebody's
candy corn
would
in
you
a
like
bowl?
corn with that? I'm like vegetable or corn. And then the answer varies wildly,
Yeah.
whether I want it or not.
Number 2, Fascism, A Warning by Madeline Albright and Bill Woodward.
You're a bit late.
Jeez. Number 1, A Higher Loyalty by James Comey.
Yeah. Read it.
Yeah. How was his
Was
birthday party, by the way?
Underwhelmed. His birthday party?
Yeah, that you went to.
They had to put the candles on a giant table because the man's 7 foot tall.
All
He
right.
tried to blow him out and passed out. So far away from the.
James Comey humor is really
Yeah.
killing
Now's
it right
the
now.
time. Now's
Yeah.
the time.
Hey, so
If not now, when?
we're on the New York Times bestsellers list for hardcover fiction. We're back to fiction.
Okay. All right.
This is adult fiction. Number 15, I thought I just mentioned because it's debuting at number 15.
Thank you.
Star Wars Last Shot
Yeah.
by Daniel Jose Older.
I've got this in my hand right now. I was going to read it before I started
Landau
time travel.
Calrissian seeks
It's
help
Lando.
from...
Lando.
What'd I say?
Landel.
I said Lando.
You didn't.
Lando Calrissian seeks help from
Hmm.
Han Solo to elude Physine Gore's assassins. I thought it was interesting because this is at 15, but a lot of the Star Wars have been topping like 3.
It's almost like people just are not excited about the new Han Solo wave.
Hey, yeah.
Seems like that. I'm going to read it.
The Han
It's
Solo
got a
wave.
reversible cover, so that's something.
Oh, yeah. You love reversible
One way it's
covers.
Lando, one way it's Han.
Yeah, you're going to read that while wearing your reversible hoodie. One side is Looney Tunes. You flip it over, it's just Taz.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Straight up Taz. Taz from Tasmania, though. It's got
Yeah.
the whole family.
Number 10, The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. Not Henna.
Nope.
Hannah.
Hannah.
11 weeks on the list, but now it's down to 10. And it's tied with number 9, The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn.
Good book.
Are you asking?
I recommend.
Oh, okay.
I give it my stamp of recommendation.
Everything still sounds like a question. Like, you're like, I recommend? Sorry. Anyway. Number 8, Before We Were Yours by Lisa Wingate. This has stayed in like the number 8
Yeah.
spot this whole time.
Yep.
It just never goes up.
It's a dark horse.
Never goes down. Yeah.
Dark horse.
Like a Black Beauty.
Yep.
That's a horse.
Yep. I know. Mickey Rooney told me.
What?
It's immaterial. Go on.
Number 7, Circe by Madeline Miller. So it's down from number 1?
Yeah, it debuted at number 1. I'm still puzzled by it. I don't know what it
Well,
is.
now it's at number 7.
Cersei casting her magic to make it number 1.
Nice.
Hey, did you hear that Neil Gaiman is taking over as showrunner for the American Gods TV show?
No, that show has had a troublesome production.
Yeah, it has, and that's why Neil Gaiman's like, step aside, I, Neil Gaiman, shall take over.
Yeah.
Is he British?
Yes.
Step aside. I can't do it.
Okay, so now but I don't think he's Cockney.
Yeah.
So
You're
I
right.
think-
I guess it's just what I do. It's my
Right.
go-to.
Number 6, Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste NG. Do I say NG?
Yeah, I think so.
Or do I go NG?
Please don't do that.
Okay. Number 5, The Female Persuasion by Meg Wolitzer.
Read it. No, it's fine. I read it pretty quickly,
You're
but
gonna
I
look
was.
so dumb next year when
sick.
this wins all the awards.
I didn't say it was bad.
All right. Number 4, I've got my eyes on you.
It's slice of life. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
The situation of the female persuasion is that it's sort of like, here are people, and here's what happened to those people.
Go on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a big like aha moment, and there's really not. It's more just sort of like, here's where things go. I bet you didn't expect that. So
Okay.
I think if you know that going in, you'll probably have a better time. So that's my public service announcement.
Okay. I've got my eyes on you at number 4, Mary Higgins Clark. So not the Golden State Killer.
Nope.
Not a killer in general.
Nope.
A killer.
Just killing it in the press.
Yeah, killing it in the press.
Yeah.
And killing the press that gets too close.
Whoa. In the next, Mary Higgins Clark.
Number 3, Noir.
Good job.
Thank you. By Christopher Moore.
Really pronounced the heck out of that word.
Yeah, noir.
Yeah.
In the summer of 1947, a woman and an Air Force general attract the attention of a San Francisco bartender while a suspicious flying object is spotted near the coast.
Was that like Mad Libs?
Yeah, it doesn't really sound very
No.
noir.
Oh no, I'm an Air Force general and I've attracted the eye of a bartender.
Yeah.
Come with me, my friend.
Yeah, what's that flying over there? Is it a plane?
The end.
Number 2, After Anna by Lisa Scottoline. A woman marries a widower and reunites with her teenage daughter who is murdered soon after.
Yes.
And the husband is put on trial for it.
I remember this from the advance notices.
Yeah.
Good times.
All right. Number 1, The Fallen by David Baldacci. Amos Decker, known as the Memory Man, puts his talents towards solving a string of murders in Rust Belt town. In a Rust Belt town.
In a Rust Belt town. In
Yeah.
a Rust Belt
Yeah.
town.
Do you know who killed this guy? Let me remember. Yes.
'Tis I, Lasnat.
Oh.
I have come to kill this man.
Not if Akos and I can
Oh,
stop
no,
you.
we must-
knew you'd come to a Rust
No,
Belt town.
this man's memory will be my undoing.
Yes.
No. Not a big Baldacci fan over here. This guy.
Okay, yeah, I
Don't
guess-
like him.
Guess we picked that up.
Tried so hard.
But he's
I
the
picked-
Memory Man.
Oh, I know. And he's one of our top, probably our top, this library. David Baldacci is where it's at.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've tried several times, and I just don't like his writing.
All of May will be Baldacci month.
I think it's a little bit, and this is a bold decision
boy.
I'm making here
Okay.
by announcing that I think it's kind of bad.
Ooh.
His writing is kind of bad, I think.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone. It's a secret Avenger. Don't tell.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, that was it.
That was number one.
David Baldacci.
All right. Take it away, Ben.
Nick and Eric present the awards.
Time for the awards.
Sure is. Did you catch that from the song?
A little.
That's what he was just saying.
Yeah.
Well, a few, months, I guess, at this point back, we told you all of the nominees for the Edgar Awards. I feel like this is one of those ones that still has, like the Hugo Awards, still has some street cred.
Right.
You know, I feel like it's one of the awards where, like, even if you don't really follow them and you don't really like know the criteria, if you're like a mystery fan or something, you're like, oh, hey, this guy won the Edgar Award. You're like, oh, wow. You know what I mean? I think it just has that level of like recognition and people know, well, I'm supposed to care about that.
Yeah.
So
that guy that just found out
Good
about
news.
the Edgar Award is the same guy he's always that surprised when he reads these mysteries.
Oh, is he?
Whenever you reveal the killer.
Oh, the butler?
Yeah, it's like, oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, he was in the guy's employ.
Oh, wow.
That was his employer.
How's he going to get his paycheck?
He's like out of a job. I just don't even. Where's
Yeah.
this coming
Yeah,
from?
don't kill your employer because you'll have to find new work.
gosh. Anyway,
That's the moral of the
the
story.
2018 Edgar Awards. So there's a lot here.
Who would have thought we'd see this?
Who would have thought?
After all these years.
Who would have thought? But you can find all of these at theedgars.com. You can find all the nominees and information about all of them. Today, we are going to be focusing on the winners. So, you know what? I say we start at the bottom and save the best winner for last. Since we've been talking about Mary Higgins Clark, let's do the Mary Higgins Clark Award. Now, as we've learned in past years, the Mary Higgins Clark Award basically is for the book that sort of follows the Mary Higgins Clark format. So they're not really super violent. They're not sexual. It's about a strong woman kind of making her way.
The only way she knows. No, the only way she knows how.
The only way she knows how. Yeah.
I just.
Yeah, that's the Dukes of Hazzard, though, so it's not really applicable. So this year, the winner of this went to The Widow's House by Carol Goodman.
Congratulations, Carol.
Do you have any
Goodman.
information on the Widow's House? Do
You
have
wanted
that?
me to have information on everybody.
Well, that's okay.
I thought you just wanted.
If
That's
you don't
fine.
have
No,
it.
that's fine.
I've
Carol
got it-
Goodwin.
I've got it right here in front of me.
Her obituary says, what? I found the wrong Carol Goodwin.
Okay. The chilling novel from the best-selling award-winning
Goodman.
author of The Lake of Dead Languages blends the gothic allure of Daphne du Maurier's Rebecca. It's a good movie. It's a good Hitchcock movie.
Yes.
And the crazed undertones of Charlotte Perkins Gilman's The Yellow Wallpaper, with the twisty, too many, contemporary edge of A.S.A. Harrison's The Silent Wife, a harrowing tale of psychological suspense in New York's Hudson Valley.
She wrote The Metropolitans, which is a juvenile book.
Oh, okay.
So that we have in our collection.
It's not a name that I'm really familiar with. I don't think I've
Well, The Metropolitans, I remember getting like a push.
come across.
I
it
feel like I
before.
recognize the sonnet lover.
Okay.
So, and I don't know if that's a lover who writes sonnets or somebody who just loves sonnets.
Yeah.
Is that a sonnet?
a
For
question-
I'm a sonnet
It's a
lover.
question for the ages. We'll never know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
The Lake
see.
of Dead Languages. I see some of this stuff sounds familiar.
What are you talking about now? Oh, her other work.
Yeah, Carol
Okay.
Goodman. But
Yeah, I didn't recognize it.
maybe she's breaking out big in a big way this big year.
Are you up to date on the TV show Fargo?
I'm not watching any more Fargo. I've only watched season 1.
Just
My
season
wife
1.
started.
Okay, that won the episode, the
Yeah.
TV episode teleplay.
Somebody to love.
Fargo. Yep.
Did it beat anything I watched? No.
Yeah,
Wow,
I
Law and Order SVU gets nominated.
still made it.
That's impressive, I
Still
guess.
made
Or
it.
not.
You haven't seen any of those. I've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes of Law and Order SVU.
Yeah. What about Loch Ness?
Not a fan. Nope. Don't know anything
It's
about
on
it.
Acorn TV.
Oh well. You know that TV's going to grow into a mighty oak. All right, let's talk young adult, buddy boy. What do we
Okay.
got?
Oh, we're going up the list,
You're right.
straight up, like a reverse Santa.
Yeah, the reverse Santa is what it's called, or the Paula Abdul.
What?
Straight up, that's her big hit. Oh, I'm the only one who knows Paula Abdul's big hit. You're a cold-hearted snake.
What's the one where she dances with the Cheetos cat?
Oh, yeah, two steps forward.
yeah.
I take 2 steps forward. Opposites attract.
Okay. Oh, whew. The winner of the Edgar Award for Young Adult was Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. And I'm glad we did this list again because I got to remember to read The Impossible Fortress because that seemed funny. So I want to read it. But Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. I'm not sure how this is a mystery, but this is the one about the boy that's in the elevator ride as he's going to seek revenge. And so I think he retrospects his life.
I see. Well,
in the elevator.
I mean, that Edgar Awards, of course, named for Edgar Allan Poe, and
Yeah.
that's sort of Poe-esque,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
That sort of.
Oh, you know what? There's also a telltale heart in the elevator.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Every time that'll do it. Yep. Yep. He's digging up the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Jason Reynolds has been writing
Makes
for a
perfect
while.
sense.
He just wrote the Spider-Man
Miles Morales.
book
Yeah,
that
not a fan,
had a
but
lot of play. Yeah.
you know.
You just don't like Spider-Man.
Yeah,
in
that must
general.
be it.
No,
I
I'm
just
kidding.
don't
Nick
like Spider-Man.
loves Spider-Man.
I do love Spider-Man.
His favorite Spider-Man is the one who was played by one of the Van Trapp kids.
Yeah. Yeah, Nicholas Hammond, the 1970s live-action Spider-Man TV show.
Yeah.
That's, for me, it peaked.
That's
for
your
me,
Spider-Man.
it peaked. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Everybody has their
Yep.
hero.
Yep.
And Nicholas Hammond is
Yep.
yours.
I like my Spider-Man in a gritty 70s TV show where he's 38 years old.
Yep. Which Van Trapp kid was he?
Kurt? I honestly don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
He wasn't the one that's saying you were 13 going, oh, I guess that wasn't a Van Trapp.
No.
That was a Nazi.
That's Rolf and Liesel who sing that together. Yeah.
Whew.
I was so sad when I aged out of that role because I was wanted to sing that song.
Yeah.
I played Captain Von Trapp when I was in 11th grade. I don't know.
Why does that make you upset?
I don't know. It's a boring part to play.
Captain Von Trapp?
I probably should have
You get
played
to kiss
Max,
Maria.
but, you know, and I did have a crazy crush on that girl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nothing ever came of it.
Well, you know,
Yeah. Was not meant to be.
what do you do with a crush like Maria
Yeah.
that you had
Yep.
on her?
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
It made sense.
You're right.
What do you do with the problem?
You're right. Coincidentally, she played Mary Jane Watson in the. She didn't.
That's funny.
She didn't.
I said it was funny.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, anyways, yes, Jason Reynolds has won. I probably need to read Long Way Down and The Impossible Fortress. The Hate You Give also made this list, which I
It's
thought
a
was kind of-
mystery why it made the list.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is that the mystery of which you were teasing early on?
No.
Is it?
No.
Is it?
No, it's not a mystery.
Look me in the eye.
It's not a mystery.
Look me in the eye.
I just found some neat news.
Look me in the eye.
Yeah?
Is it?
No.
Okay. Juvenile. Best juvenile.
All right, continuing, going straight up the list.
Yep. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever?
Okay.
Oh,
that,
too long.
Yeah, I
too
know
long.
that one.
Copyright.
The winner is Vanished
Oh
by
no, let's find it.
James Ponty.
Hello.
So
Oh yes, it's
James
a regular
Ponty
Ponty scheme. Am I
wrote
right?
Framed, and Now Vanished. These are middle school grade mystery series. He also wrote the Dead City books, which I hadn't heard of.
We built Dead City.
Let's look at some of the other stuff he's written.
Let's do it.
Let's see. He wrote the junior novelization for Race to Witch Mountain, starring The Rock.
How have I not read that?
He read
I love the Witch Mountain movies.
the
The classic ones, I love them.
Yeah.
The second one's weird.
Uh-huh.
The first one's great.
Okay.
The Rock, okay.
All right.
The original kids show up in cameos
wrote-
in the bar.
The junior novelization for Sorcerer's Apprentice.
The Nick Cage movie.
Yep.
Wow.
He wrote the junior novelization for Prince of Persia
Oh,
and On Strange Tides.
wow.
Hold on, we're not done. He did some of the Camp Rock books. He did Psyched, which is a That's So Raven junior
Kinda seems like
novelization.
you're giving this guy the gears.
No, here's where it gets real cool.
Okay.
He wrote not one, but 2 junior novelizations for The Mysterious Files of Shelby Woo.
Oh,
He worked on Shelby Woo novels.
old school.
That's The Green Monster
Old school. Did he write any Alex Mack? Because there's
and
a chance that he did
History
that.
Mystery.
Okay.
No, he wrote for Alan Strange. Do you remember Alan Strange?
Yeah, he
He's
also
the
wrote
Alien.
the Santa Claus 3, the Escape
Yeah.
Clause.
Yep.
Don't
Camp,
miss that.
Camp Rock, sure. And G-Force. That's the guinea pig movie. So
Look, I know I'm laughing, but I feel like you're being very mean to this person
No!
who just won an Edgar Award
I was so
by
excited.
saying, like, author of the Camp Rock novelization. That's not.
I was so excited to find out that this guy wrote
That is not
the
what he
Shelby
wants to
Woo
know.
novels. Did you Shelby Woo is before or after your time?
I was a little too old.
Yeah, it's
I never
after
watched
your
Shelby
time.
Woo.
Okay.
Ghost Rider, absolutely.
Yeah.
Alex Mack,
Uh-huh.
one of my first crushes.
Yeah. Yeah, but Shelby Woo was great. Shelby Woo was a great show. And I remember at the end, they'd be like, they'd put the clues in a box. You'd be like, who would do it? There were always stuff like, yeah, who?
What I'm hearing is
Yeah.
we should do a Shelby Woo rewatch podcast where you know all about it and I'm seeing it for the first time.
You're seeing Shelby Woo for the
Listeners,
first time.
if you like
man.
this idea,
you,
tweet us.
you,
that what you
people
say?
would
Do you
be
say tweet us?
so jealous of
At
you.
me.
Like, Nick's seeing Shelby Woo for the first
Yeah.
time. I
Yeah.
wish I could forget so I could see it again.
Yeah, I know.
So
I don't need that kind of pressure in my
Anyways,
life, though.
I just thought it was like when I typed in other books by him, I was like, is that a Shelby Woo book?
Yeah.
And then it opened up this whole list of Escape to Witch
Whoa,
Mountain.
Saved by the Bell, the new class novelization.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, he didn't write that. But
too
anyway, yeah, let's stop giving I wasn't trying to give this guy the gears.
Well, you gave him the gears, so there's no taking it back now.
So he won this year for Vanished.
Yes.
I think somebody vanished from looks like band practice.
boy, okay.
So that's usually
I
bad.
thought that was a bit, and I was like, the humor vanished out of that.
No.
You were just trying to awkwardly tell the
Nice.
story. All right, best critical and biographical story.
What?
Chester B. Himes, a biography by Lawrence P. Jackson. Do you know who that is?
A mysteryography.
I guess. Who's Chester B. Himes? Do you know?
I
I know Johnny B. Good.
Well,
Sorry
he's
about
his
that.
cousin.
Okay, he wrote the Harlan Cycle series. Pretty prolific author here, I see.
Go on.
Yeah, Harlem Cycle is his main series. Yep. That's not one that I'm familiar with. I'm going to
Okay.
have to go back and check it out now.
Yeah.
All right, take it away. Best fact crime.
Best fact crime. You planned this. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Killers of the Flower Moon: The Osage Murders and the Birth of the FBI by David Grann. It won. Won for best fact crime.
You liked it.
I did like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, The Road to Jonestown: Jim Jones and People's Temple. I just listened to a podcast about him. Pretty spooky. That's Jonestown.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, yeah. Spooky times.
Spooky time. So yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon was pretty good. It's supposed Scorsese's working on a movie or some sort, at least producing, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was depressing. But it wasn't as I remember reading it and like I'm not gonna enjoy myself reading it, but it wasn't as gruesome as I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
So but it was still it was good.
Our winner for best paperback original. So this is, I don't know, I guess this is a somewhat new genre. The non-standard size paperbacks. the
Now
bigger
who's
ones.
giving gears to somebody? Sorry.
Some people just gravitate right to these.
Yeah.
I happen to be married to one who's much more likely to pick up like a paperback like this over a hardcover. And it used to be
Sounds
sort
like
of
a lack of protein. Like maybe she doesn't have the
think so,
arm strength
yeah.
to pick up a hardcover.
But, until not that long ago, it was sort of like paperback original. Ooh, couldn't cut it
Yeah.
in the big leagues, could you?
Yeah.
And now it's just kind of its own thing, which I think is very cool.
Yeah.
We get quite a few of these in the collection. We've, in fact, ordered this one already. And the winner for Best Paperback Original is The Unseeing by Anna Mazzola.
That's pretty scary.
It is. It's a scary title.
Unseeing. You say it's a scary tire?
Yeah, I did, but I meant title. The cover's, 'cause I was looking at the cover, which is also a little spooky.
It is a little spooky.
So you can check that out very soon.
She's the Unseen. Do you recognize any of these lists? I mean, any of these books?
I remember She Rides Shotgun. I remember. I think we ordered that when it came out. That was one that looked interesting.
Man,
to
I
me.
like riding shotgun.
No, I'm sorry. I jumped up a category. No, none of these.
Okay.
None of these do I recognize.
All right. Well, there we go. Best first novel. She Rides Shotgun
Yay!
by Jordan Harper.
Yeah, that I remember. We ordered that right when it came out.
Given the choice, I also ride shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep. So this is a debut. This is not your top.
yeah,
price
these are
here.
the
This
best first novels.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
It's a good start to
Win the Edgar
begin
Award.
your mystery career as a the best first novel Edgar winner.
Dark Chapter.
Alex Berenson, for example.
Ooh. Dark Chapter, Lola, Tornado Weather, and Idaho were the
others.
runner-ups. So
Okay.
those are, if you're looking for new mystery authors.
Yeah.
If you find your current mystery to be, yeah, I know what I said. I know what I said.
World.
I know.
That's not the way you say mystery.
Okay. Why don't you go read your new tire?
Oh,
So
wow. There's a lot of bitterness in that. A lot of bitterness built up.
your brain is broken.
All right, the best novel according to the Edgars. So let's not get
Right.
crazy.
I recognize one of these.
Do you?
Yes.
The one I recognize is The 12 Lives of Samuel Hawley.
That's what I recognize.
Yeah, so I ordered it.
Oh.
The winner this year is Bluebird by Attica Locke.
Attica.
This is not an author that I'm really familiar with. I've seen some of their other work just sort of around.
I'm not
and I was like,
thinking
oh, yeah, that's right.
It's
But-
not Attica. What is it Al Pacino yells?
What?
What does Al Pacino yell
Hua?
in his movie? Not who.
I don't know.
It's Attica. Where he's like, at the store, he's like, Attica.
I don't know.
Okay.
I believe you. What movie's
Dog
that from?
Dog Day Afternoon?
I haven't seen Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah, Dog Day Afternoon.
I haven't seen it.
Greatest film
I've
scene.
seen Serpico. Not great.
I don't think he yells Serpico.
Not very good.
Serpico.
Serpico.
And
All
then,
right,
he
so
started yelling hua.
again, the winner is Bluebird by Attica Locke. So we have, if we didn't have the winners already, and in some cases we did,
do.
they are on the way. So you can get these and more here at the David A. Howe Public Library. And as always, if we don't have them, we'll find them for you.
Do you read
and
these?
that's a promise. Not as a rule.
You
I
don't,
mean, if
you don't
they
use the Edgar Awards as your compass?
if they interest me, I'll pick them up.
Okay.
I was actually kind of more
Bold.
interested in Prussian Blue
Uh-huh.
by Philip Kerr, one of the other nominees.
That's because your favorite color is blue.
Yeah, maybe.
Just like that song.
That's the
But also,
song.
yeah,
Called
there's
My
a song where
Favorite
it's
Color
like, no, my favorite color is blue.
because he's sad.
I
Is it a
don't-
country
I don't
western
really-
song?
No.
Do you want to
it's-
line dance?
It's a weird song. No, you're not going to line dance.
What's
to
with
this.
that orange shirt you got on?
I'm wearing a black polo.
Yeah, so you're just kind of Halloween.
Yeah.
It's not a criticism, just curious.
I just.
You're like, I want to be like a little pumpkin man.
That's not what I thought.
Yes, it is.
I just know orange and black look good together.
All right, you're right. They do. And that's coming straight from the reverse pumpkin.
Yeah.
That's your rapper name.
The reverse pumpkin?
The reverse
What is that,
pumpkin.
an apple?
Well, it's because you have just a triangle of orange and the rest of your shirt is black,
Right.
whereas a
Yeah.
pumpkin
Yeah.
is the reverse of that.
Halloween is.
If you were dressed like a pumpkin,
spirit
you'd be a
you live in.
reverse pumpkin.
Right.
Halloween's the spirit that you live in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, Halloween doesn't just have to be October. I mean,
Not
it's
for
mainly
nothing.
October.
That's a good book title. I
Halloween.
could see that winning the Edgar Award.
What?
Halloween's the spirit you live in.
Yeah.
It's not Halloween set, but
Yeah.
the name draws you in.
Oh, yeah.
So
Probably should say it in Halloween,
good.
though. Otherwise, you get people mad at you.
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
You think people are going to be like, wow, this didn't have anything to do with
Yeah.
Halloween?
I mean, probably a publisher would be like, people are going to think it's a Halloween book.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
Anyway, you decide. That's
I
between
couldn't
you.
write
That's
mystery.
between you and your editor.
I could not. I couldn't even, like, do a fake mystery, I
Yeah.
feel like.
I don't
well, I
think
guess
you
I
could
did
either.
with that father thing, but I didn't
That's
have
true.
anything to back it up.
Yeah. Nothing.
Like, whenever somebody's, I don't know, whenever I think, like, oh, I should write a mystery, it's just like, how? How do you do this in a way that everyone's not going to know instantly? You know, I'd have that mustache twirling bad guy in the background, like, a knife. I wonder who left that there.
Yeah.
With no prints in my house. You know, and you
Yeah.
know it's him.
I would.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
anyway.
All right. Edgar Awards.
Yeah.
Are you going to read the juvenile winner, do you think? Vanished?
No, but I might read Long Way Down.
Okay.
And The Impossible Fortress.
And Impossible Fortress was a nominee.
Yes.
Okay,
By
cool.
Jason.
All right. Reynolds?
No, Jason Reynolds? No, that was Long Way Down.
Oh, that's what I thought
Impossible
you
Fortress is Jason Rekulik.
Okay.
Raccoon.
Yeah, raccoon. All right. Any library news that you'd like to share?
The teen photo show's going on.
Sure
but
is.
By the time this is out, the winners will have been announced.
Ooh, exciting.
You can come and see who won People's Choice and Director's Choice. and
We'll give you a rundown next
exceptional
week, too.
photography and the one that starts with
Record-
outstanding. I almost
Director's
said
Award. Don't
outrageous.
forget Director's Award.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thought I said that.
Don't forget,
Uh-huh.
this is our biggest entry ever.
111
great.
photos. Yeah.
It's totally great.
111.
Sorry I said totally.
Next
but
year
it's
I wanna put a
students
dash
from all
to that.
around.
Oh, wait. No, you
Students from all around the county.
don't.
All over the place.
Allegheny County.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Our next concert is May 17th. We have Arco Iris. They do Brazilian Latin music.
Ooh.
So we're pretty excited about that. They're new to the auditorium. Never been here before. It's always fun to get some new blood in. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Of course, our regular slate of movies. We're showing The Greatest Showman,
May 4th.
3:30.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have the superhero party coming up, which your kids
May
can sign up
12th.
for. And then we're showing DC Lego The Flash
Yeah.
right after that. So sign up for the...
Does that have a subtitle?
it's
Besides
so
DC?
long. No, it's
Yeah.
like Lego DC superheroes The Flash.
And then nothing like
Yeah.
Frozen Caper.
No, nothing like
Okay.
that. Frozen. I like that though.
Thanks.
So our regular slate of
so.
movies, the book clubs continue to go on. We're just finishing up one. We're going to be starting a new one. We're going to be starting 9 Lives by Wendy Corsi Staub because guess what?
What?
She's going to be here in August.
Whoa.
And the Patron Picks book club is currently reading The Glass Castle
House.
by...
Glass Castle.
Is it Glass? No, I don't even know. Glass
Glass
Castle.
Castle. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
By Jeanette Walls. So
Because Brie Larson's coming here?
she is. Yeah.
Woody Harrelson.
No, she's none of them. I'd hang out with Woody Harrelson. He's got
yeah.
kind of a deranged intensity, but
Yeah, I've told you. He scares me. You
Yeah,
never
you
know
never
if
know.
he's going to hug you or snap your neck in half.
I'd prefer if he was the Cheers
Uh-huh.
Woody Harrelson, then I'd be like, yeah, totally, let's hang
Yeah.
out. So
Yeah.
the Ebbings, Missouri, Woody Harrelson, it's a lot.
He was nice.
It's a lot. He's a lot.
He wasn't the worst.
He wasn't. All right. Anything else for the good of the All the Book Show podcast?
He was a lot. Well, no.
Oh, that was gross. Okay.
What?
And
Gross.
on that long extended we're going to close shop. So we'll see you next week.